Welcome to another Destination the Show quick hitter as we recap all of the acquisitions the Twins made during a very busy trade deadline. The focus of this episode will be on corner outfielder Alan Roden, who was half of the return for the in the Louis Varland trade. So Alan Roden, who has made his Twins debut. Jamie, what do you make of this acquisition?
Yeah, I know people are not super excited about Alan Roden because he is yet another left-handed hitting corner outfield type, but I think this is a situation where the skills make a lot of sense if the fit doesn't yet make sense. And my wondering is if the Roden acquisition will make a little bit more sense after we go through an off season here and some of the other kind of traffic is taken out of the Twins outfield mix. But Roden's an interesting player. He does a little bit of everything well except slug. Just to give voice to his numbers a little bit, he spent a couple of seasons in the minors in 2023 across a couple of levels. He ended with a 151 WRC plus in 2024, 138 WRC plus, and then in a smaller sample in 2025 at AAA, a 150 WRC plus again. So it's a really, I mean, he can hit. He can certainly hit minor league pitching. Whether that's true in the majors kind of remains to be seen. He has a really strong overall skill set, walks 11, 12% of the time. The strikeout rate is low, kind of 14, 15%. He has a really good arm in the outfield. It's like 86th percentile arm strength. The range isn't amazing, but I would just say he is certainly a better defensive corner outfielder than Trevor Larnach or Matt Wallner, even though Matt Wallner even has a better arm than Roden. Roden has better wheels. It's above average speed too. And so overall, like, this is just a profile where there's a decent amount of ways to accrue value. Of course, the thing that folks are going to be critical of, and the thing that remains true about this trade, given the timing when Louis Varland was under team control until 2030, is the Twins have to be right with the fits and with the guys that they got back. What do you make of Roden? Obviously, he's only had a handful of games so far, but what do you make of the fit here?
Yeah, it was an interesting fit in that what you mentioned, right? The left-handed hitting corner outfielders. That he was the one that of all of the trade acquisitions that started with the Twins was a little surprising to me.
Mm-hmm.
But just on face value, he's done great in the minor leagues. Walks almost as much as he strikes out. Last year had 16 home runs, 14 stolen bases. His first full season, he had 24 stolen bases and 10 home runs. That speed hasn't really shown through his handful of games with the Twins.
For sure.
But I mean, it fits in with the Larnachs and the Wallners of the world. I would like to see him, have a little bit more success in the major leagues, and maybe that's what this is, right? Is just kind of a cameo appearance to see if he can be a guy going forward for the team if they decide to move on from Trevor Larnach, for example. So an interesting fit, but from a value perspective, when you can add someone that is probably graduates from top 150 prospect status and has 3 options remaining, including this year, and then can potentially have 6 years of control. I think that's a bet worth making, especially when the other half of the trade was very valuable. So an interesting fit, but a valuable asset if that's what it ends up as. So I'm certainly okay with the return in the Varland deal, but I think that I'm probably in the minority.
Yeah, I think you're right. As am I. We will be back with more Twins prospect content. Until then, take it easy, guys.